allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
We need to get approval for the June 1st meeting.
Yeah, there is a correction on that. I believe I was present and it's showing me, I want credit for present, okay? So it's got me as absent, and I think I was, because I made a motion or two in there, so I
Right.
think I was present, so, yeah, with that revision.
Any discussion on that?
Okay, we'll go ahead and amend the minutes to include Mr. Sims.
Okay.
Okay, now do we have a motion?
I move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 2, case number file 2023-41-P in the ETJ. Consider approval for the final plat of Lot 14, Block 6, Gunsmoke Subdivision, second filing, being a 3.73 acre tract, Ector County, Texas, southeast quarter intersection of South Tasha Avenue and Angel Trail in the ETJ.
Thank you, sir. The applicant is South SW Howell Incorporated is requesting a final plat of Lot 14, Block 6, Gunsmoke Subdivision, second filing. The property is located in an extraterritorial jurisdiction. The request has been routed to our respective departments for internal review. Comments, planning, public works, and fire have approved. Staff recommends approval of the final plat of Lot 14, Block 6, Gunsmoke Subdivision, second filing. This is subject to Condition A, which approval to this replat is subject to all plat comments, conditions, and requirements must be satisfied by all pertinent city departments before filing for recording with the County Clerk of Ector County, Texas. And I'm here for any questions.
Okay, this is not a public hearing, so do we have a motion?
Move for approval, case file number 2023-41P in the ETJ as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And then these will be public hearings. Number 3, case file number 2023-A-Z. Consider request by Park Hill for a zone change from FD Future Development District to an R Retail District on 20.13 acre tract of land located in Section 46, Block 41, T-1-S TMP Railroad Company Survey, City of Odessa, Midland, Texas.
Thank you. The 2 notifications were sent to the surrounding property owners, 0 returns, 0 approvals, and 0 protests. The applicant, Park Hill, is requesting a zone change from Future Development District to Retail District on a 20.13 acre tract of land located in Section 46, Block 41, T1S TMP Railroad Company Survey, City of Odessa, Midland County, Texas. The property is designated Future Development District. Properties located to the northeast and south are designated Future Development District. Properties to the west are Zone Special Dwelling District. The property involved in this request is located southeast of the intersection of Legacy Road and P Bar Ranch Road. The site is currently designated Future Development and is currently vacant and undeveloped. The applicant is 2012 Crosby LLC owner, Park Hill agent, and the purpose of the original zoning request is to create retail development in the area. The proposed zoning is not contrary to the established land uses in the area, in the general area of the land use plan of the City of Odessa's master plan. The proposed zoning would not have a negative impact on the site or surrounding properties. The proposed retail development would not be out of line with development in the area. The proposed use would be an appropriate complementary use to the surrounding neighborhood. The rezone will facilitate a reasonable transition between land uses in the area, and based upon preceding analysis, the staff recommends approval of the request. And I'm here for any questions.
Any questions for staff? Okay, this is a public hearing. If you have any comments, pro or con, come up here and state your name and address your concerns. Being that there is no public comment, do we have a motion?
Make a motion, we approve case file number 2023-08Z as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, number 4, case number file 2023-9-Z. Consider a request by Newton Engineering for a zone change from FD Future Development District to a Planned Development Light Commercial District on a 13.01 acre tract of land located in Section 9, Block 41, T-2-S, TMP Railroad Company, Survey, City of Odessa, Ector County, Texas, generally located on the southeast corner of the intersection of Parks Legato Road and San Michelle Drive.
Thank you. There were 38 notifications sent to surrounding property owners, 0 returns, 0 approvals, and 1 protest. The applicant is Newton Engineering, requesting a zone change from future development district to a planned development light commercial district. The property is designated future development. Properties located to the north and east are zoned special dwelling district and single-family residence district respectively. The properties to the south and west are zoned future development. The property involved in this request is located south of the intersections of Parks Legato Road and San Michelle Drive. The site is currently designated future development and is currently vacant and undeveloped. The applicant is Peregrine Productions, LLC owner, Newton Engineering agent, and the purpose of the original zoning request is to create planned development like commercial development in the area. Using the city's identified priorities contained to the City of Odessa's comprehensive plan to evaluate zoning amendments, the following comments are offered. The city's request is not out of line with the City of Odessa's comprehensive plan. The property is located near to office and retail zoning, which allows for planned development like commercial as associated less intense uses. The proposed zoning will not have a negative impact on this site or surrounding properties. The proposed light commercial development is not out of line with development in the area, and the proposed zoning district will facilitate a reasonable transition between land uses of varying intensities and will not create a conflict to the existing land uses in the area. Based upon the preceding analysis, staff recommends approval of the request. And I'm here for any questions.
Any questions, staff? This is a public hearing. If you have any comments, pro or con, come up here and state your name and tell us what your problem is, or not problem.
Concern.
Concern. You can't let me. Okay, being no public hearing, no public comments, do we have a motion?
I'll move for approval, case file 2023-09-Z as presented.
Second.
Sorry. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Negative, none. All right. Number 5, case file number 2023-3-SUP. Consider a request by Charles Mark Jones for specific use permit on Lot 6, Block 2, OIDC Park Edition, Section 32-2, being a 23.573 acre tract of land in Section 31, Block 41, T-2-S, Texas and Pacific Railroad Company Survey, City of Odessa, Ector County, Texas.
Thank you. 8 notices were sent, 1 returned as no such number, 0 approvals, and 0 protests. The applicant is Charles Mark Jones, owner, and the purpose of the specific use permit request is to allow workforce housing in an industrial contract district. The site is located in the City of Odessa, ETJ, and does not have a zoning designation and is undeveloped. There is industrial development to the north, east, and vacant land to the south and west. This request has been routed to all respective departments for internal review, and the comments are below. I will go ahead and indicate what these comments are because this is a workforce housing and there are conditions to this. Access parking for the site will need to be provided. 5 vehicle parking spaces are required for the workforce housing, 1 paid parking per unit. Required parking spaces need to be paved and they need to be in size by 9 by 18. Vehicles in inoperable condition may not be stored on site. Operation of a home occupation or home business by occupants of workforce housing shall not be allowed. Occupancy shall be limited to one person per bedroom at the same time. Access to proposed workforce housing will be provided on OIDC Drive. All portions of the building must be within 150 feet of an approved fire apparatus road. There must be a fire hydrant within 400 feet of the buildings. All applicable building codes need to be met. Review the permit upon receiving neighborhood complaints. This is a temporary permit, and the city council shall have the right of termination for violation of the terms and conditions of the permit or because of the negative effect of the use on the neighborhood after a public hearing. The workforce housing shall be allowed from July 25th, 2023 to January 1st, 2024 upon the termination of the commercial lease agreement for the property. Applicant will need to resubmit a specific use permit request once the lease is reviewed. A building permit will be required from the City of Odessa's Building Inspections Department. Applicant is requested to comply with the City of Odessa city codes and ordinances. There is no comment from Public Works. Fire Department indicates site plan showing fire apparatus access road with dimensions is required, location of nearest hydrant, and staff recommends approval of the use of this employee workforce housing project is reasonable use and will not conflict with the adjacent land uses. And I'm here for any questions.
Anything for staff?
I'm still not sure I understand what this is gonna be a temporary operation for this company, or is this a permanent operation for this company, or is it just leasing the land from OIDC for a short period of time to have their own employees in this workforce camp, or exactly how is this working?
So currently, they are leasing the property. They will, because this workforce housing will be on that same, they're leasing the property with the building already on it. But they have another lot which they own, so they're leasing, so they will all place the workforce housing on that other lot. And I have Mr.
I'm Ryan Jones, yeah.
Ryan Jones here.
I represent West Texas Boring. Good morning, gentlemen. So West Texas Boring, as you know, has been around for 45 years. What we're trying to do is, we were actually located at 1201 OIDC, and 2 years ago, we moved over to 1300 OIDC Drive. And so, one of the things that we struggle with as a company, we're a small mom and pop shop. We're 43 employees strong. Great company, great people. We need just a place for a few of our employees that are out of state, out of the Odessa, Midland area, to have a place to go because they work such late hours. They come in and then they go back out. So we were hoping that housing would be just right there to be on our property, inside our fence, inside our gated property. We have all the necessary septic and fire hydrant and parking. It's a big building, so a lot of land for us to use. So we were hoping that we could get that approved through y'all.
So you're gonna use this more than just for 6 months? Probably.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. This will be, for the length of the time that we're here. We've been around for 45 years, so plan on being here another 45.
But the other property you own, or you're also leasing that one?
Yes, but so our building, West Texas Boring, is at 1300 OIDC.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So this-
Mark owns that, Charles Mark Jones owns the property.
Okay.
And then, he built that building and then, yes, so
You
that
just
lease.
want to accommodate your employees,
Correct.
okay.
Yes, sir. That's correct, gentlemen. All right. Any other questions on that?
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you.
Any other public comment? Okay, do we have a motion?
Make a motion, we approve case file number 2020-P-03 SUP as presented.
All those in favor?
Well, yeah, I have a second.
Oh, second, sorry.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion passes.
Motion passes. Case number 6, case file number 2023-44-P. Motion approved with staff's recommended conditions for proposed preliminary replat of the State of Shiloh 7th filing, being a replat of Lot 6, Block 17, the State of Shiloh 2nd filing, and Lot 3, Block 27, the State of Shiloh 4th filing, Ector County, Texas, generally located on the east side of River Oaks, and approximately 2,400 feet of North Fauldrey Road. Any questions for staff?
None.
Oh, sorry, I got ahead of you.
I have to present. Thank you. The applicant is LCA requesting you to replat Lot 6, Block 17, the Estates of Shiloh, second filing, Lot 3, Block 27, and the Estates of Shiloh, fourth filing for ownership purposes. The property is located in a single-family residence district, single-family one residential district. There is residential development to the east and south and west, and vacant land to the north. This request has been routed to our respective departments for internal review, and there were comments. Any work in the, staff recommends approval of the preliminary replat of the Estates of Shiloh, seventh filing, subject to condition A. Approval of this replat is subject to all plat comments, conditions, and requirements. Must be satisfied by all pertinent city departments before filing for recording with the county clerk of Ector County, Texas. And I'm here for any questions.
Any questions? This is not a public hearing, so we're looking for a,
Move for approval, case file 2023-44-P is presented.
second.
All in favor?
Did you get a second on that?
You're not a second? All right, second.
Okay, thank you.
I thought you were saying second.
Can't-
I didn't think so.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Number 7. Case file number 2023-45-P in the ETJ. Motion approved with staff's recommended conditions for proposed preliminary plat of West Casey, Way Casey.
Wakasee.
Okay. Addition, first filing being a plat of a 100-acre tract of land located in the northwest corner of section 43, block 43, T-2-S, T&P Railroad Company Survey, Ector County, Texas. Generally located southeast corner of the interstate of West Third and South Trip.
Thank you. The applicant is Addis Family Legacy Trust, Addis James D. Trustee, owner and LCA consultant. The purpose of the plat is to create 82 lots for ownership purposes. The property is located in an extraterritorial jurisdiction. This request has been routed to our respective departments for internal review. The comments were forwarded to the consultants. Staff recommends approval of the preliminary plat of Wakasee Addition, first filing. I'm here for any questions.
Any questions for staff? This is not a public hearing, so we're looking for a motion.
Make a motion we approve case file 2023-45-B in the ETJ as presented.
Second.
All those all those for?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Case number, file number 2023-46-P, a motion approving with staff recommended conditions for a proposed replat of Parks Bell Ranch, eighth filing, being a plat of a 2.22 acre tract of land located in section 46, block 41, T-1-S, T&P Railroad Company, Survey, Odessa, Texas, Midland County. Generally located on the east side of Legacy Road, approximately 50 feet north of East Yukon. Any questions for staff?
Actually, I have to
You
press
gotta
answer.
go to you first, sorry.
The applicant, Park Hill, is requesting to plat a 2.22 acre tract of land located in section 46, block 41, T1S TMP Railroad Company Survey, Odessa, Texas, Midland County, for ownership purposes. The property is currently designated Future Development District. This request has been routed to our respective departments for internal review. The comments were presented to the consultants and the consultants. The staff recommends approval of the preliminary plat of Parksville Ranch, eighth filing, subject to condition A. Approval of the replat is subject to all plat comments, conditions, and requirements. must be satisfied by all pertinent city departments before filing for recording with the county clerk of Ector County, Texas. And I'm here for any questions.
Any questions, staff? Okay, we're looking for approval, disapproval. Motion?
Move for approval, case file 2023-46P is presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Number 9, case file number 2023-47-P. A motion approving with staff's recommended conditions for proposed replat of Skyview Townhomes, Lot 1R, being a replat of Skyview Townhomes, lots 1 through 6, Block 1, and a 1 acre tract being 2.060 acres situated in Section 9, Block 41, TMP Railroad Company's Survey Abstract Number 72, City of Odessa, Ector County, Texas. Located at the east side of Parksville Road, approximately 1,370 feet north of East Ridge Road.
Thank you. The applicant is Tanold Engineering and is requesting a replat Skyview Townhomes for ownership purposes. Property is currently zoned Special Dwelling District. The request has been routed to all respective departments for internal review, and the comments have been forwarded to the consultants. The staff recommends approval of the final plat of the Skyview Townhomes, Lot 1R, subject to Condition A. Approval of this replat is subject to all plat comments, conditions, and requirements. Must be satisfied by all pertinent city departments before filing for recording with the county clerk of Ector County, Texas. And I'm here for any questions.
Any questions? Do you have a motion?
Make a motion, we approve case file 2023-47-P as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And do we have a-
Motion.
Motion passes. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right.
No further business?
Huh?
No further business?
No further business, sorry.
All right.
This is one of the things. You know who's doing it today. Sure. Yeah.
It's not as easy to follow. So-
Yeah.
I